Hey, what's up everybody? This is Panaorios, so welcome back to Fortnite. Today we're going to be taking a look at another suggested loadout, this time suggested through the Discord by a subscriber named Smart Heli. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. But anyways, Smart Heli wants me to use the Wraith Assault rifle, which came at the end of the road trip event, which is now gone. But he actually donated this rifle to me, and we'll check out the perks in a bit. So they wanted me to use this weapon with the Birthday Brigade Ramirez in the support slot for increased crit damage. So let's get into the perks of this weapon so you can see why that would be a good idea. So as you can see, the perks on this are really good. It's almost fully max perked. It has 135% crit damage, 63% magazine size. It comes with physical damage, so that would be good against anything that doesn't have an element. So that's your blasters, your non-elemental smashers, your takers. It has 30 critical rating, and it has another additional 135% crit damage. And getting 5 headshots in a row will increase range weapon damage by 30% for 10 seconds. So you'll end up with a 48% crit chance and a 417% crit damage. So the reason why that crit damage is so high is because I have Birthday Brigade Ramirez already in my support slot, so that affects that number as well. But without her, it'll be a little bit less than that. But let's get into the squad we're going to be using today. So I have Urban Assault Headhunter, which is probably the best hero for assault rifles. So I'm using Sergeant Jonesy in the support slot. I do have Birthday Brigade Ramirez, but if we go down to her, you guys can see that she's not leveled up because I already had Sergeant Jonesy and they have the exact same skills. So I'm just going to use Sergeant Jonesy in this slot, and the support bonus they give is increased assault weapon critical hit damage by 72% because he's currently 3 stars. And that's the highest it goes. It's not going to go up any higher if you make him 4 stars. I'm also using Special Forces Banshee in the tactical slot for her tactical squad bonus called Flashbang, where frag grenades will do increased impact damage, and when the impact limit is reached, enemies are stunned for 2.5 seconds instead of being knocked down. I could also use Double Agent Vaughn in this slot. He might be a good choice, but I don't see that these cluster bombs do that much damage, at least in my experience. And another option I could use here is one of these constructors. Let me see if I can find the right one. Yeah, here she is. Miss Bunny Penny, a plasma specialist, because she will give frag grenades affliction whenever they hit somebody. But I settled on using Special Forces Banshee just so I can get that stun occasionally. So let's hop into a mission and let's see how good this setup is. Alright, so we're hopping into a power level 82 group mission for evacuate the shelter, and let's see how well this goes. Let's get over here and stop these guys before they destroy everything. Of course that guy's gone. Oh gosh. So the thing with Urban Assault Headhunter is that you need to get headshots. So if this smasher would kindly turn around, that'd be great. Yeah, we got it, Ray. Relax. So this weapon will be perfect on these blasters, but this mission is a mega alert, so we have all the negative effects. So we currently have, oh crap. So we currently have a bunch of water husks. So I don't know how this is gonna go. Looks like we have to kill 40 more enemies. Good lord. Alright, let's get a drone out here. This is just the first wave, or the first initial part, so we'll see how it goes when we actually get into an actual fight. Nope, don't kill me. I've never used the Wraith before, so I didn't think it would be as slow firing as it actually is. So I think that this hero actually is the best one for it, so that whatever headshots I get, it will actually shoot faster. So we're probably going to go ahead and build real quick, and I will be back with you once this time dwindles down. Alright, looks like we're getting ready to start. We got one guy that's AFK, but we've already built so much, so I guess we're just going to have to deal with it. But we got a couple of trap tunnels around. I'm not sure how they're going to do. Hopefully they'll be alright. But I gotta try to get some headshots so that we can get this fire rate going. Looks like those traps are taking care of themselves. I think I'm gonna focus on this side. Let me make sure all this stuff is already up. I only leveled it up to level 2. What's going on here? I'm gonna go down on this side. Let's see if we can handle stuff over here. Looks like most of the traps are handling stuff over here. Too bad we have these super shoulders. They make things pretty hard for people with assault rifles. But I do have my noble launcher, so I can take out a lot of the super shoulders. There we go, yeah. Noble launcher I think is pretty much made for those guys. Okay, that's definitely a propane tank. Alright, let's get these super shooters done. I know this is supposed to be a raft video, but these super shooters make things a little difficult. Now typically I wouldn't stand on top of here, but I want to see if I can get some hits in on these blasters here. Because we've built pretty well for the mission that we're doing. And we don't have much issues with anything getting in. Took out that smasher pretty quickly. I wonder if that Pathfinder was helping me out. Doesn't look like it though. I probably should work on my Wraith, but I've been having a little bit too much fun with all the pistols that I've been using. Oh, we got a mini boss here. Let's see how quick I can take out this mini boss with the Wraith. Let's get inside before I blow up my own trap tunnel. Come on, buddy. Getting 20,000, 60,000. Pretty good numbers. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's take out the smasher as well. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I think it would have been even more damage if I had the damage to bosses and mist monsters on it. But just by being the crit build that it is, it's doing really good damage. Let's get this smasher here. Actually, let's get this blaster first, seeing as it is physical. It will do more damage to the blasters. But Save the World's been really laggy for me today, so if you guys see the Husks moving in a weird way, it's mostly because of that lag I've been experiencing today. Now, I didn't want to use this weapon before we got into this video because it is Shadow Shard. I didn't want it to break. So this is my first time really taking a good look at the Wraith. And I have to say, I definitely like it so far. I saw on Reddit that people say that a crit build is really good for this. And that's basically what Smart Heli gave me, was a crit build. So I definitely have to say, so far so good. I have no complaints. Oh, let's try to bait them over here. Come over here, guys.
Nope.
Okay. Of course, I got most of them. I'm surprised to see not that many water husks here, because this is a water husk area. Ice storm, that's what I'm trying to say. This is an ice storm map. So I'm really surprised not to see that many water husks. I do have a shotgun here that is nature, which will do max damage to these guys, but this is supposed to be a Wraith video, so we'll only be using the Wraith. Now, like I said, I wouldn't be standing inside of these trap tunnels if I wasn't doing a weapon review type thing. Normally, I just let the traps do what they need to do and kill anything that comes through. But I doubt you guys want to see me stand at the end of a trap tunnel waiting for something to get through. So I'm going to stand out here and do something that I don't normally do. But I definitely like the numbers. I'm seeing like 25,000 each shot that I'm getting. It's pretty crazy. Oh crap. Well, I only got 11 seconds left. There's not much that is gonna... I probably should have revived that guy. Come on. There we go. That wasn't too bad. It's unfortunate we had that guy that was AFK at the beginning. Was he a Pathfinder? Yep, Pathfinder. Alright, so let's take a look at the loot we get. This cram event has been really good for gold and XP. I've been hoarding a lot of the stuff waiting for the next event. And so yeah, I just finished one of the missions here. 13,000 hero and schematic XP and 48,000 survivor XP. I'm getting pretty close to stage 10 for those quest lines, so I'm interested to see what you get at stage 10. Let me take a quick look at the quest page real quick and see how close I am. Yeah, so I'm at stage 9 for the kill a bunch of husks in a set area, so almost done with that. And I have to find a couple more safes, so I'll get 1.2k gold, which is insane. So hopefully there's some stuff in the store that I'll be able to get. Alright, so I think the mission was fairly short, at least in my opinion. It seemed that way, but we'll see how long this episode is when I finish editing it. But I have to say, I think I like the Wraith a lot, especially with the crit setup that Smart Heli gave me. I might be playing around with this a little bit more just to get a better feel of it. But if you guys do have the Wraith, I definitely recommend you set it up the way that Smart Heli set up his Wraith, and I think you'll have a lot of success with that. But anyways, I think that's going to bring us to the end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like and consider subscribing. And also do me a favor and click the notification bell so you can be notified when I post. If you didn't, however, leave a comment. Let me know why. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Later.